What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here today. And as you can tell, I'm wearing a little sweater, and it is actually quite chilly out today. It's probably like in the mid 50s right now. The sun is out. It's quite cloudless, so it's warming up, but the fish have probably slowed down a little bit. And we've put some new brush piles, as y'all saw in that little reel. We put four now, 4 giant pieces of structure in the form of evergreen branches and a bunch of logs, and our sticks are gone. So we actually took up the world's largest brush pile that was right here. We took it up and got rid of it. Then we got the raft thing, if y'all remember that thing. We got rid of it as well. Most of that wood was like decaying and old, so we just decided to go ahead and throw it on the bank because the pond is still low, as you can quite tell. So we decided to take up the opportunity to do that and put those structures out there and let the fish realize, like, because some of the branches are in the water, and we just decided, hey, let's let the fish figure out that there's structure there now, and when the pond's full again, which we haven't gotten rain in like a whole month, it's just been really cold. It hasn't been super hot yet, so the water hasn't been able to really diminish, nor has the sun really been able to diminish our water levels. So that's good. But as we know, we're at the pond, so we're going to be doing some fishing videos, but we are going to have some stocking videos coming up here soon. Fall break is coming up for me at my school, and I'm sorry about this little glare y'all are getting on the screen. It's actually my phone that is cracked now, and there's a little crack right there on the camera, so if I just turn it out here, you can actually see it right there. So that's fun. But today we're going to be doing a review on a fishing rod. Now here oh, that's my flash. Okay. Here recently I went to Academy and bought a new rod. As you can probably see, it's that one right here. This is an AbuGarcia rod. It is the Revo X. Now I have no idea how this is going to perform. I have not even rigged it up a line, but we'll go over some of the components with it. It's got audible clicking for your tension knob, which is nice. The brakes don't have numbers on them, which is a pet peeve for me almost. Like, it's just something I need. I know where max and min is. They've got little nubs right here to let us know, but it's nice. It's a pretty blue. I love blue. Honestly, that is my favorite color. It's a medium heavy rod, so it's perfect for bass fishing. That's exactly what it is. It's a bait caster. It's got the grip right here, which I love. That is something I love. So right now it's holding up pretty well, but we've got to put it up against the fish. We got to test it out with casting. Like I said, it's gotten pretty chilly out, so we're going to rig this up with some line, and then we're going to put a Texas rig on it with a Bandito bug, and we're going to go ahead and get started. All right, we've got it strung up, line, full line, everything. We're gonna do an entire little 2 loops around the pond. We got the Alabama craw on the trench hog. I couldn't find any Bandito bugs, so that was disappointing. But we got this for a little substitute. Some big fish will bite this, and obviously we just want to see if it'll hold up. So here's one of the things we built. Some of that world's largest brush pile is in here, and I mean, like, it's an absolute mess, but it does work. I actually saw a 4-pounder in it yesterday. I actually spooked her, so hopefully she'll think that this is a safe place. I completely forgot to take this off. That's very annoying. Then we moved some over here just as like a little separate, smaller structure. And then we're going to move over here. There's actually part of the raft in that, and as well over here by the little tree. So we've got like a little pitchable area right here. We just go right in there, kind of pull the bass out from the outside. Hoping I got that on camera. That was a pretty good demonstration. I know where I'm fishing. I'm I know where I want to fish, but I'm not there yet. Then we've got what was the raft. We absolutely took it apart. We've got the trees, all the other logs. This was meant to be a catfish structure, hoping that it still will be. When I put catfish in here, which I'm talking about some small blues, some big channels, we've got the Bass Pro structure right here, and I actually can see some bluegill on it. We're gonna see if any bass are home though. There we go. That was a better cast. Someone's got it. That was quick. Well, there we go. It can hold up. That guy took it so quick. He's actually warm. There you go. There's the coldness. Little guy, but we got him. He was not going anywhere. Hooked right in the side of the mouth. Look at that. Nice fish. Thank you for biting. I don't want to ruin my flannel. I've had this thing for a day and I've already fell in love with it. Hello. Oh, something's got it. Oh, he spat it. That was cool. Actually got to set the hook on him, but then he just spat it. Yeah, have it good. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Looks like the pit isn't actually producing many big ones right now. I think the big ones would be around the structures, actually. Which is actually what I want them to do. Oh, wow, he tore a leg off. How dare he? This is another one we made. This is the one that was in the short. Hopefully some big ones. Speaking of, we got some bass swimming away, maybe bluegill, I don't know. I know where the bass are at. I know where the big ones are, at least. But hopefully some bass and some bluegill will hold up in here, especially there and there, maybe a little bit here in the middle. Looks like most of it's actually fallen over. We get some good structure here, and we've got one more on the dam that me and Cole made. But I was telling Ben last night, I was like, hey, remember those brush piles you and I set out in the pond? Yeah, they practically mean nothing now because most of them have fallen apart and actually like just gone almost. We made this one a while back and it looks like a piece of the raft. That cypress piece has actually made its way here. Ooh, ripple or wake. Now the casting of this rod is actually not that bad. It's able to get there. I can imagine with a heavier weight or a heavier bait, could cast out some pretty good, pretty well. But I still got some dialing to do. I've got to get it just right for my liking. Almost backlashed. Hopefully it did not land that right on top of her. With the wind, it's going to be impossible to tell if she's got it. Oh, I see her. Yeah, she's coming for it. She's moving in. And she turned away. Dang it. There's actually two. Make a little bit of commotion so they'll stick around a little longer. Hopefully. This might be part of that school that I saw yesterday. I saw like a big school of a couple 2 to 3 pounders, which I didn't think I had enough for them to school. Oh, I went around the post. Dang it. Hopefully they'll come over there and take it. A little bit. There's some casting for it. Some decent stuff. Whew, it is cold, guys. And it's only October. Something's got it. Okay. I thought something had it, but that was probably just the wind taking it. Ooh. Got one. One too. Get him in. Nice. Definitely not one I've caught before. I don't think. It's definitely a 1 pounder. I mean, it's a decent fish, guys. Ooh, don't do it to me. I mean, that's a nice fish, guys. Cannot argue with that. Definitely one of the ones that was in the school that I saw yesterday. So it might just mean they're around here somewhere. He's decently warm, so maybe I'm wrong about the fish right now. Maybe they're feeling good and want to chase after something rather than just go and pick it up off the ground. But that's the 3rd one today that we've hooked, and the 2nd one we've caught. And like I said, decent fish. Might have caught this one before. I don't know. But pretty bass, good genetics in him. So let him go. Maybe that's a she bass. I don't know. Oh yeah, by the way, the shed of goodies is looking magnificent. Like, it's actually like really, really been sorted out. Did not, because I know my bass better. Ooh. Yep. There's another one, guys. Mondo worm on the board with another decent one. Get in. Ooh, he engulfed that hook. Hello, friend. Don't shake, please. Again, not a bad fish, not a 1-pounder, but pretty close. He or she, not a bad fish still. So we've got good genetics flowing in here. They're just not big yet. Hopefully in the future, if that's a male, when I get some bigger females in here, he'll go and breed with them and hopefully spread his decent genetics around. Because if they're traveling in a school, they're most likely males, because I know females, especially big ones, are solitary hunters. So you guys have probably been wondering why I put these giant structures out here and why I still intend to put a couple more. Well, a while ago, I actually found a walking bait and a fluke in here. And I'll tell you this. At the time, I didn't use a walking bait that much. I only had one. I now have a couple, and I actually don't mind using them because they do catch fish. And decently big fish as well. Speaking of fish. Okay, I thought I had one. And it was, the fluke was actually caught in a tree. And it also had a weight that I didn't have any of, like, period. Never bought, like, those black coated lead weights, I think they are. But, like, didn't have any at the time. I do now as well, but didn't have any at the time of this. I was sick and worried that somebody had been trespassing out here and was catching my fish, because I wasn't catching many at the time neither, especially big ones. So that was the main reason. Hello. It was the main reason I put the brush piles out here, the original ones. Well, not a big one. He's on. Bring him in. There we go. Went for a little flight, did you? Come here. Took that instantly without me knowing. You interrupted my story. And he's hooked in the bottom of the mouth. And it just fell out. Well, little story interrupter. Just another nice fish. They're all healthy. Like, they haven't eaten, like, I mean, like, that is just, he's not skinny, though. He's not, like, unhealthy skinny. He's just, he's healthy. And those last two we caught as well were also healthy. I mean, every fish we've caught has been eating. I'm just ready to stock this thing full of shiners and have them absolutely tear this place up, and along with some big bluegill. So, so what was I saying? So that was why I put the original 4 out here. The original 4 brush piles that me and Ben did. And I've got something in my shoe. Okay, there we go. That was why I put them out here, was so that those big ones could go into cover and still, like, bite from time to time. It turned out that they really don't spend their time there ever. They hardly go there unless they're not doing anything. They're just chilling. And then I was like, okay, so what can I do now? And, well, yard work came, and I was like, you know what? I could put these big evergreen limbs to use, and, well, now we're here. And you just cast over by this tree. Guess where your bait is going? Right in there. And guess what? You ain't getting it out, because I know for a fact you're not getting in this dirty water unless you're a crazy person, which if you're a crazy person, you're just like me. But you're not getting in this water, especially around that structure. Don't know what could be in there. I'll tell you what would be in there. Probably Methuselah and Zilla, who are 2 giant snapping turtles I've gotten here. Potentially leeches, and just a other bunch of bacteria and stuff that you don't want on your body or anywhere else. What in the world? Something had a hold of it. Or what, but it did. Well, we've been filming for an hour. I think that's gonna have to wrap this one up. I'm not gonna stay. Oh, what in the what? Guys, I think a snapping turtle had my lure. But that is going to wrap this up. Review, actually, of the rod. 9 out of 10. Like, actually. Almost a 10 out of 10, I would say. Like, if I had to give it decimal points, 9.8 out of 10. Like, that's all I'm saying. The only problem I had with it, really, was, and I said I liked this, like, in the video, and I do, because if you got larger hands, this rod is for you. I unfortunately have some big hands for being 5'11", but, it's just a little too big for me, and that's it, the handles. And then it felt like a little bit the drag was slipping when I was reeling. And that's just about it. Like, other than that, it's perfect. I love the audible clicks on the the drag. I love that. The brakes, I wish there were numbers, so AbuGarcia, if you watch this video, put some numbers right there. It doesn't have to be like 1 through 10, it could just be like 1 through 7 or something. I don't know. And it held up perfectly against the bass. We caught some decent ones. So, highly recommend this. I love the grip on it, so I do highly recommend this. It's a $100 rod. And for some reason at Academy, it was at the $25 rod section. I was just like, oh, I'll definitely get it. And then I ended up paying $75 more than what I wanted. So that was cool. But if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you are new, and hit that bell for future video notifications so you don't miss anything like this. Like I said, if you want to see the topwater part where we go out with a buzz bait and maybe some of those baits from the Topwater Kings box, leave a like and comment down below you would want to see that, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.